Whiskey for November Echo Uniform. Name is Art, Alpha Romeo Tango.
Roger, Roger, Art. And what's your location, sir?
Roger, Roger, Art. And what's your location, sir?
We are located in Humboldt, Tennessee. Qso.
Roger, Art. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Art. And what radio are you running today, sir?
The radio is an FTDX-101, D as in Delta.
101D, Roger, Roger. Well, if you give me about 10 or 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, I'll look around and see if I can get a better copy for us, Roger.
I'll look around and see if I can get a better copy for us, Roger.
Yes,
65 feet and can do a 4-to-1 balance. It's an 80 meter, and then I'm using a PAL-STAR tuner to kind of clean it up for the SWR. Qso.
Roger, I got you on my local antenna. It looks to be about 8 over. Sounds pretty good. I do notice that maybe there's a couple of things we can do. Is your radio capable of 100 to 2900 on its transmit bandwidth, TBW?
Yes, it is, and I said it. I heard you when you first came on your net. I put it at 1 to 2900, Roger.
Yes, sir. That will let your transmitter work at its peak of performance, and then give you just a splash of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation. So we definitely suggest that folks run in the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, and then we move to your compressor processor, and we just want that barely on, like a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger.
Yeah, that was one question I had for you, Jim. This thing's got that AMC, and a lot of people defeat it, and a lot of people use it, and I've been wrestling with it for over a year. I heard you talk to the other gentleman about the compressor, and I had no idea. You're supposed to balance, I guess, the AMC versus compression, Roger?
Well, there's a lot of different ways folks have of doing things. I just have mine. If somebody wants to put their compressor on a 3, it shouldn't take meters and dials and all that stuff to just put a 3 on the. If it has an input level and it's a 1 to 10, put it on a 3, or if it's 1 to 100, put it on 30. I don't think you have to have a lot of other balancing stuff or anything. You can just put that radio on a 3 as far as compression's concerned,
All right, that's about 30%.
Repeat that?
Hang on 1 second. All right, that's going to be about a 3 out of 10 there, Jim.
Okay, so then go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, you become a human test generator. We're just listening for the first part of that word, the part, and as you say that, adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter shows 7 or 2/3 deflection. Roger? 7 or 2/3, Roger?
Roger. Audio. That is about 2/3 right there.
Oh yeah, sounds just beautiful. So why don't you tell me about the best thing you like about your radio now that we've got your volume squared away, Roger?
Roger, I really like the receive on this thing. It is exceptional. When I first got it, I struggled with it a little bit because I got back in the business right after COVID hit. I kind of let my license lapse from 2000. So I went and got it back in 2021, I believe, and then upgraded to extra class this year. So getting ready to retire, so trying to get everything right, Roger.
Roger, Art. Now make a note of your proximity to microphone. Your balance to microphone right now is just perfect. So when you adjust a microphone, use that percentage, that position to microphone as consistent as you can. Your audio frequency response where you are is down to below 100 cycles, somewhere 75, somewhere in there, nice bottom end and a nice top end. So you're just perfect right where you are. So just remember that and try to adjust the microphone the same way as much as you can. Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Jim. Okay, sounds good. I appreciate the help. Like I said, I struggled with this thing for a while when I first bought it, but I'm really getting to like it now. So I put a Pal-Star amp on it too, and been enjoying it quite a bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what I would do, I would leave my ALC meter out, so I can have something to do, look at while I'm talking to my friends and guys across the country, around the world, and just try to keep your voice as much as you can in the sweet spot. That the sweet spot is a 7 or 2/3, however it happens to be on your ALC meter. But you're looking at your ALC meter as you're talking, and you're just playing with it, trying to keep your voice right in that sweet spot as much as possible. And you'll find that over a period of time, you'll develop a relationship with that meter, and you'll be able to just consistently put your voice in that sweet spot all the time. You might have to tickle your transmit volume control just a tad up or down, but probably only slightly. Roger?
Yeah, Roger, Jim. It's running about 60% on the ASL. It's running right up to the blue line, so I think that's your 2/3 sweet spot there, Roger.
Roger. Well, what I'm saying is just to the right of middle. Probably somewhere just to the right of we get these metaphors going down here. Just to the right of middle, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, and that's where it's at, Jim. It's sitting right there, Roger.
Yes, sir. It sounds good. I'm looking at your audio on my VU meter, and it does show the dynamic range to be about 3 dB, which means that your average percent of peak modulation is somewhere around 80 to 85%. So that's a nice, strong signal, but clean. Roger?
Yeah, Roger, Jim. Well, I appreciate the help. I know the band's in and out. You're running from 10 overs to S5. So conditions are definitely not the best today, but I do appreciate the help, sir.
Yes, sir. Glad to do it. And if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording, and it'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,000, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Roger, I appreciate that. I'll take the opportunity tomorrow afternoon to jump on there, Jim. So let me say 73s. Maybe somebody else wants to get in there and get some help, but I really, really appreciate it. W4NEU, clear on your final.
Roger, Roger, sir. 73 there, and you have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. So, gosh, we got about 3 minutes left. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Kilo, Delta,
Zulu Whiskey Echo, is that a Roger?
Zulu, Whiskey, Echo, is that a Roger?
Roger, Zulu Whiskey X-Ray. And what's the name there?
Whiskey, X-Ray. And what's the name there?
Well, let's see. Mother Nature just jumped down again. Come up on that mic again and give me your name.
See, Mother Nature just jumped down again. Come up on that mic again and give me your name.
Zulu Whiskey X-ray, come up on the mic and give me your name again, Roger.
X-ray, come up on the mic and give me your name again, Roger.
Well, listen, Zulu Whiskey X-ray, I'm sorry I can't pull your name out. So maybe next week we'll have better conditions and we'll be able to make contact. If you can check in next week, it'd be great. Right now we got to get out of here. Since 3:30 we've been broadcasting on our Qso-Vlog net, so we have to return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, and we're clear.
So Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, and we're clear.